Scoping Walleye with Blade Baits, Part 2. I hate doing this to you, but it's a daily show, and if you heard it yesterday, you'll want to listen today. If you like today's episode and you didn't hear Part 1 yesterday, go back to my website, chaseandwalter.com, or anywhere you dabble in podcasts and listen. Time to focus on using blade baits. This is a good time to start using them because the weeds and moss are dying, and all we're left with is a relatively clean bottom. As I mentioned yesterday, the blade bait is a bottom-bouncing bait. You don't jig it. You let it hit the bottom and you bring it up just enough to make it vibrate and let it drop back down. You don't rip it like a rip and wrap or a jig and wrap. There's a big difference, and once you get the hang of it, you'll understand if you don't already. A good rod is important, as you will need backbone, but you've got to have that fast or extra fast tip. Forward-facing sonar and blade baits were meant to go together, especially for someone who's learning like me and maybe you. You can literally learn the proper cadence for a blade bait by watching what you're doing on forward-facing sonar. Pick it up a little bit, maybe even pick it up just enough to flip the bait over on the other side to get the reaction. I'm not the best at jigging. I can't seem to master the finisher, and I've got a heavier hand, so scoping walleye with a blade bait on the bottom of a lake may finally give me that walleye catching break I've been looking for. Don't get caught up in color. Use silver or gold to begin with. And try Walleye Nation Creations Rip and Rattle, Jack All, or Bad Boy if you can find them. I'm Chasin' Walter, and that's In Through the Outdoors. I hope you get out there real soon. As for me, there's no doubt I'll be out chasing Walter with blade baits. Find more at chaseandwalter.com. Be safe, and thanks for listening. If you like what you hear and you want to listen to more, you'll find tons of stuff on my website at chaseandwalter.com, including Between Hook Sets, the Real Story podcast, every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, and wherever you dabble in podcasts.